Yes Media Academy Radio.
Excite.
All the hits.
No matter the stage, there's still room for greatness. No matter the stage, there's a bit of greatness in every man. There's power to rise, there's power to conquer, there's power inside, there's a gift of power in every man.
Be the greatest that we can be. We've got power to rise. Be the champions, make history. Keep the greatness
alive. 11 minutes downside 2 on the PM side. I'd like to say good afternoon to you out there, wherever you are. If it's good evening, good evening. I don't know how to say good night. Welcome to my world for the next 15 minutes or thereabout. Let's talk sport on Yes Sport on Yes Smart Radio, the First Media Academy Radio, beaming light into darkness. Welcome to my world. My name is Olatunedo. Call me the irresistible TD. Loads of sporting stories lined up for your pleasure this afternoon, and I will be giving it to you. What's happening to the absence of Tiger Woods from the PGA Championship? We all want to see him there, but definitely he will be missing in action. Tiger Woods. What's Tiger in Yoruba and what's Woods? Put it together, it makes a sport meaning. All right, definitely. Let's just hit the thing, the board in the nerd.
And there's no telling with these Nigerians. And he makes it to the 18. And it's the, oh my goodness, what a
A whole lot will be happening in the world of basketball this weekend. And definitely, I love to see my team, LA Clippers, and so many others, Milwaukee Bucks. And definitely we're looking at who will challenge Milwaukee Bucks in the East. And then we'll see who's definitely going to rule the course of the season. The Toronto Raptors. Hey, watch out for those guys. It comprises of some Nigerians, great Nigerians playing in that team. And I'm really interested to see who can step up in the East and really challenge the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks were having a fantastic regular season. It was slightly stunted towards the end of the absence of Giannis, but he will be back and firing for them, which is great. There's no doubt about Giannis at all, but I'm really interested to see how the rest of the roster does when it gets to the back and the playoffs. That's what I want to know. At that point, can the other team challenge them? Now, the Toronto Raptors are better than anyone reasonably thought they would be. I think Boston are growing as they go along. The one I am really interested in is Miami. I'm wondering if they can do something The main headlines are Jimmy Butler. Play of Butler is going to be great again. Then you have Bam Adebayo, that tall Nigerian, having his best ever season. I think he has a great shout for most improved player. It is probably between him and New Orleans Pelicans wing Brandon Ingram. There is Derrick Jones Jr., the experience of Andre Iguodala, a shooter in Duncan Robinson. There's a lot there to work with. I don't want to jump the gun with Miami, but they could be getting towards their best incarnation since LeBron left. Also, we have not even talked about Philadelphia. The 76ers have got far more existential questions to answer. We'll keep our fingers crossed and see who can do more in this NBA conference. All right, let's get down to some football stories right now. Starting with the Community Shield that will take place on the 29th at Wembley. The Community Shield will take place, just as I said, at Wembley on Saturday, August 29. The FA has confirmed that the Football Association in England. The traditional curtain raiser for the new season will see Premier League champions Liverpool play either Arsenal or Chelsea, who meet in this Saturday's FA Cup final. What's your prediction? The kickoff time for the game will be announced at a later date. So keep your fingers crossed. You can do the bettings. Between September 2 and September 10, the international break will take place. Let's see how that pans out. But in the meantime, the Community Shield will be taking place on the 29th of August. Among African players playing their trade in England, you know, the words have started coming out saying, in the midst of a golden era for African players at the top end of the Premier League, and this award caused many debates and a split decision between Liverpool's two African stars, Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane, take the lion's share of the politics after their roles in Liverpool's title success, but Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Riyad Mahrez each also enjoyed an excellent season. Mahrez became a more central component of Manchester City's starting 11 this term, having won a swath of silverware with the club and the 2019 African Cup of Nations with Algeria last year, starting 21 games compared with 14 last time and registering 11 goals and 9 assists. The Algerian could still win the UEFA Champions League with City this term, although he ultimately fell short in the EPL and failed to impose himself on the Sky Blues FA Cup semi-final defeat by Arsenal when Pep Guardiola really needed his brilliance in the final third. Also, another great player, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who will contest the FA Cup final against Chelsea this weekend, also deserves a mention for another magnificent campaign. So watch out for all these guys who will be picking up major awards. Player of the year, signing of the season, worst signing of the season. Someone from Arsenal, Nicolas Pepe to be precise, with his £72 million switch from Lille to Arsenal, is a contender, with the Ivory Coast wide man struggling to live up to the lofty expectation that accompanied such a worthy transfer offer. But Pepe, who scored 22 goals in La Liga, in League One last term, has shown less signs of promises. His class and glimpses, which cannot be said of Tanzania's frontman Mbawa Samata at Aston Villa. What signing of the season? Will it be Nicolas Pepe? Unluckiest player of the season. Who will that be? Ivory Coast international Jean-Philippe Gbami has been a disastrous signing for Everton. Although, unlike Pepe and Samantha, he can hardly be blamed. Disappointment of the season. Who is that person? Crystal Palace's most annoying player, Wilfred Zaha. Returns of 7 direct goal contribution, 4 goals and 3 assists is a mega tally for a player of his quality who at 27 ought to be in the prime of his career. So, Wilfred Zaha picking up the disappointments of the season player award. Goal of the season, Jordan Ayew has to get the nod here for his delicious jinked effort against West Ham United in December. Jordan Ayew. Underrated player of the season. Mention goes to Franco-Ivorian centre-back Willy Bolly of Wolverhampton Wanderers. Although Wilfred Ndidi gets our award here. Yeah. The Nigerian defensive midfielder produced another year of excellence and he is clearly thriving under Brendan Rodgers. 3 goals for my homeboy Wilfred Ndidi. Breakout star of the season. No other person but Bukayo Saka. Signing of the season also goes to Jordan Ayew. Player of the season, that's where it comprises of Mo Salah and Sadio Mane and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and not forgetting Riyad Mahrez as well. Alright, that's what it looks like. Premier League award for Stellar Africans in England. Words have started manifesting. So Nigeria would love to sign. Nigeria would love to recall Bukayo Saka to play for the Super Eagles, but refuse to chase him. Young, talented, able to slot into multiple positions on the pitch. Arsenal youngster Bukayo Saka is the perfect example of the foreign-born player of Nigerian origin that the Super Eagles need. Will NFF go for him? Will they get their man? Time will tell. Bukayo Saka, will you be able to come? Will you love to come play for Nigeria? We would love to see you in the colors of the green, white, green. All right, let's just heat up with some transfer stories at this point in time. And it has to do with the Manchester United's star being chased up and down. And no other person but Jadon Sancho, as they have really cooled their interest in Jack Grealish. But definitely their main priority right now is Jadon Sancho. All right, to some transfer stories at this point in time. Ben Chilwell plans to tell Leicester this week he wants to quit for Chelsea, where Frank Lampard is ready to make him his first choice left back. We'll keep our fingers crossed, we'll keep watching. And also, Fernandinho admits Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola has considered taking charge of the Brazil national team. Pep Guardiola with Brazil national team, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Jan Ventuchin says he has got something in his head when it comes to choosing his new club and has promised the decision might come soon. Philippe Coutinho has reportedly changed his mind about Arsenal after initially snubbing an approach from the North London club, where there are no ways, there will surely be a way. Bournemouth could be forced to accept a cut price fee for Starmer Nathan Ake after it emerged the central defender does not have a relegation clause in his contract. So where will Nathan Ake be moving up to? Keep our fingers crossed, we'll see. N'Golo Kante is hoping to give Chelsea head coach Frank Lampard an FA Cup final boost by declaring himself fit to face Arsenal on Saturday and keep up his stunning run of trophy success. Will he be able to make it? We'll keep our fingers crossed. We want to see N'Golo Kante. And Arsenal are closing to agreeing a new loan deal with Real Madrid for Dani Ceballos. I'd love to see him there.
Great defensive tackle. And there's no telling with these Nigerians. And he makes it to the 18.
Inter Milan chief Giuseppe Marotta has confirmed he wants to sign Alexis Sanchez from Manchester United, but the Chile forward wages are a major obstacle. So, what will happen, Alexis Sanchez? Arsenal have suffered a blow in their pursuit of Dayot Upamecano, with reports claiming the Frenchman has agreed to extend his contract with RB Leipzig. Alright, quickly before I leave this afternoon, Bayern Munich are ready to offload Liverpool target Thiago Alcantara, saying if they can receive an offer of 30 million euros. The Spaniard had rejected a new contract to remain at the Allianz Arena. And reports that the player's valuation has now dropped to £25 million. Liverpool will be on the red alert as Bayern look to push through his exit. 34-year-old Spaniard, who am I talking about? David Silva could trade the Premier League for Serie A when his Manchester City career ends next month. And Lazio is looking up to picking him up. We'll see what can happen. Jeremy Boateng is open to a Premier League return after doing one season with Manchester City. Oh, okay, we'll see if Jeremy Boateng can actually make it back. And the ex-Chelsea man, there go, takes a Victoria Post. We'll see what happens with that young man. All right, it's about time for me to get out of here. Thank you very much for being a part of Your Sport for this afternoon. And hey, the transfer window is open. We'll keep our fingers crossed and see who will be moving to where and who will be going where and playing their football next season. I know Yoboro, we are thinking of signing him with 3SC. We'll see what happens with that. The Irresistible TD is my name. I'm out of here till I see you join you again tomorrow. On behalf of every one of them in here, I love you all. God bless you. Mwah.